Commissioner of Police satisfied with the direction of crime, enrollment at BTVI down, and U.S. congressmen urging the government not to go through with BPC's oil drilling project. Good evening, everyone. I'm Tyler Simonet. It's Friday, December 18th. Thanks for staying with us. Some 17 American congressmen are urging the government of the Bahamas to reconsider allowing the Bahamas Petroleum Company's drilling project to continue. Leading the charge is Congressman Alcee Hastings, the U.S. representative for Florida's 20th Congressional District. The letter raises concerns over the immediate and long-term impacts an oil spill and carbon emissions have on natural ecosystems, local economies, and the global climate crisis. It continues that should BPC's project move forward, they will be justified in fearing that the Atlantic coast is at risk of severe, even catastrophic impact from any spills that might occur. Should a calamitous event occur, the Bahamian government and BPC's cleanup efforts will undoubtedly require financial assistance from neighbors, including the United States. They also pointed out that the ship arriving on Bahamian shores to begin drilling has a track record of safety issues on previous jobs. Prime Minister Dr. Hubert Minnis has said it is not his dream to drill for oil in the Bahamas, saying that he remains totally against oil drilling in Bahamian waters. Commissioner of Police Paul Rowell says he's pretty satisfied with the direction crime is going in the country, adding that police have already started their Christmas operation. And as the Christmas holiday season rolls in, Commissioner Rowell sends this stern message to criminals.
Presence throughout now is this a time when persons like to take opportunities to borrow people things within theirs. And you would have seen that we've had a few armed robberies and persons were apprehended within minutes. And that is something that I would like to see continue even after the holiday season. So I could say to the persons who have this intent to rob, don't take your chance, because it's very likely you're going to be caught. And so we want to make sure that the Bahamian people, our residents and our visitors, all safe and feel safe to move about during this festive season.
Commissioner Rowell stresses that officers will be issuing traffic citations. However, he adds that his officers are mindful of those expectations, which fall under the emergency power orders, which gives persons up to 60 days to have their car licensed. The commissioner further stresses that drivers should have their car insured before taking to the road. Traditional enrollment at the Bahamas Technical and Vocational Institute is down by 22%, says its president, Dr. Robert Robertson. Dr. Robertson was responding to questions at the signing of a memorandum of understanding between the Ministry of Education and U.S.-based company Cisco. Despite this downtick in traditional enrollment, Dr. Robertson has these reassuring words.
Our non-traditional enrollment, kind of short courses, is up. Because we see a lot of people are obviously concerned about employment. And so they're not really looking to get a full academic program as they might have been pre-pandemic. But generally our enrollments are pretty strong. Now, in particular, we have done surveys in spring of 2020, and also we've just completed a fall survey of the online students. And the results are extremely positive. A lot of people are saying that they would prefer to continue online as opposed to going back to fully face-to-face. Now, I appreciate there are some concerns about devices, about the capacity of the technology, but the bulk of the survey respondents in both of those two student surveys are strongly supportive of increased virtual learning opportunities.
Dr. Robertson confirms that BTVI will remain virtual in the spring of 2021, but they will try to have blended courses, such as having boot camps for technology students. He also noted that BTVI has established a Center for Online and Business Education that is currently offering more than 40 classes virtually across all of the Bahamas. In our national COVID-19 news, health officials confirmed 8 additional cases of COVID-19 last evening, 6 reported here in New Providence and 2 over on Grand Bahama. This brings the total in country to 7,733, with 1,401 active cases. 10 of those active cases are hospitalized, 9 considered moderately ill, and 1 in the intensive care unit. 11 recoveries were also recorded that day. The total in that category is now 6,109. The death toll remains at 164. To date, 48,722 tests have been completed. You're watching JCN News. When we return, Opposition Deputy Leader Chester Cooper on the Fiscal Strategy Report, CEO of Tortuga Products George Sands finds new ways to produce their products, and it's the 20th anniversary of International Migrants Day. Stay with us.